Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Contest of Speed Tier 3. We are live from Mexico City for round 14 of the championship, kicking off this week's races, as we always seem to do on a Monday night. My name is Dan. I will be your commentator for this evening. I'm back after my week away. Apologies last week if anyone was missing me, but I had some issues that needed to be attended to. That is all now sorted, so I'm back in my regular position. And alongside me, having deputised superbly last week, is Matt.
Thank you. I'm here all week.
Are you?
Thank you.
Sorry?
I don't know, am I?
You might be. It's up to you. But we are back indeed. We're waiting for the first guys to head out on track. Housekeeping for tonight. Dan Hilton is here. He's just left the session, so hopefully you can get an invite back in if someone can do the honours there. Ricky will be joining late on. He also is on his way back from work at the moment. And Remconin in the other racing point is not racing tonight. He's unavailable.
Tell you what, not bad showing then. So that's
19.
19, and we had 20 last week.
Tier 3 coming up clutch again.
Deserves a round of applause, I feel.
Got Mozza 88, the first man out on track in the Toro Rosso.
So Ricky's going to do his usual thing then, join like he used to, do one shot qualify.
There we go, Dan Hilton's back in. He will miss qualifying, unfortunately, though, Dan Hilton, which is a shame.
Would he? He's in the pits.
It depends if it lets him in his car. I'm not sure it will, but we can hope. We can but hope. Mozza sporting the... Is that the Alan Prost helmet?
I don't know, but now you should say that. There's been some modifications to some people's helmets and cars this season.
Ooh. Oh, pray tell, you know more than me of this.
I know one person's done it. Blades has done it. He's gone with a purple and yellow themed helmet, plus the number 24, because he's a basketball fan and is honouring the late Kobe Bryant. And I believe Tichy has gone with, I don't know if Tichy's gone with 8 or not. Tichy's just wearing a black helmet, so that's his way of marking respect instead of the black armband.
Fair play. It's times like this. Yeah, it's times like this where I wish we could run the multiplayer car.
No, he's gone with 24 as well. So
24 as well for Tichy. Fair play. Of course, all our thoughts at Contest of Speed are with Kobe Bryant's family. Of course, not just one member of the family they lost yesterday, it was 2 of them, so double the heartache, unfortunately, but for what it's worth, we're with you.
Move on to... Everyone's on soft. That's an indication.
Could be. So strategy-wise around here, it's either a 1-stop hard or medium to the alternative of those two, or a 2-stop soft, medium, soft, or soft, soft, medium.
Yeah. I'm not going to give away people's strategies, but I know a few people's strategies already.
Fair play. Mozza first across the line, 14.4. Instantly beaten by Cookie with a 14.9. Championship leader Cookie. He's confident coming into this weekend.
Yeah, that's 2 banker laps right there. I know the kind of pace these two have been doing this week, so they've got at least half a second to find respect to be those two.
Fair play. Tichy jumps up into the middle and splits the 2. Meanwhile, let's go down and jump on board with Blades. As you can see there on the halo, rocking the number 24. He's coming up to finish his first timed lap through the final corner under the grandstand. He's coming into the pits. He's bailing out.
Invalidating is going to be an issue.
It certainly is. I know Stumpy just before the race tonight, did a 50% race distance, managed to get himself 32 seconds worth of penalties.
Yep, he also did a practice on Sunday and got disqualified, so he's making progress.
Excellent, yeah, at least he's getting to the end now. Cavey in the Ferrari. A couple of good results for him in recent times. Comes across the line, puts himself P6 on the mediums. It's 1:16.2. That's a respectable time on the mediums from what I've been able to do this week.
Yep. Kaylee got a podium last time. That was his third of the season.
Yes. We go. Steve just coming into the stadium section in the Red Bull. It's been a little bit disappointing for Steve since he returned to cars. We would have expected him to be further up the order, but and indeed this time he's coming into the pits as well.
Wouldn't that also be because of the influx of, would I say, the quicker drivers we've brought in?
Potentially, yeah. Potentially.
Some of the guys we brought in have been a lot quicker than what we expected and what I think everyone else expected.
So I'm just going to ride on board with Rosa at the moment. He's just started his flying lap. One of the smoothest drivers in this tier. Will definitely be able to give us a good lap to show off this circuit.
I don't put any pressure on the man. He needs a result this week.
Keep his title charge alive, yeah.
Well, yeah, the last couple of weeks he's lost a little bit of ground. He's had an unfortunate power cut in China and a 7th in Monaco where his teammate Cookie's gone first, thank you very much.
Yeah.
This is decent results as well, so motion, just sort of just step it up just a little bit.
Back end stepping out a little through the S's, but he keeps it under control. Into the stadium. Only 3 corners to go. There's 1, 2, and into the long right-hander. That corner there, people sometimes class it as 2 corners. It isn't really. It's just 1 long corner. Puts himself on pole with a 14.8. Good lap from Rosa.
Over to you, Cookie.
Who is on his outlap at the moment. We may jump across, but I'm going to have a look at one of the drivers I've not seen race before, and that's Timo. Was in last week, was he?
Yes, he was.
He was.
Decent show last week, I thought.
Good man.
It wasn't too. I think he qualified okay. Hang on. So I have to try and find his results. I think he dumped last week. I think he qualified around the P8, P9 region. Definitely one of the midfield runners.
Oh, stepping out through the stadium. Tail end of that Toro Rosso. He's going to finish the lap, and he's got Cookie behind him. He's going to get a great tow. And this is only going to help Cookie's charge. Timo gets out of the way well.
These guys should be able to do 4 runs, I think, in the quali. It's a short lap round here.
It is. It depends on the compound selection, of course, as well. Cookie back end stepping out, not going to be helpful. That's the advantage he got from the tow with Timo gone, and then some. He's a 10th down at sector 1 split.
Thomas is backing out. He's invalidated. So Tichy's coming across the line to start his lap. See if there's anyone else on the lap. I think Sygate's just about to go through sector 2. Yeah, in overtake. He's improving. That will put him up to possibly P5. I think the car in front was
Cookie coming into the stadium section. Through the hairpin, nicely done.
And Sygate 1:15.1. Perfect. P5.
Good time from Sygate, but here comes Cookie through the final corner, keeps it tight, 14.4, smashes his previous time.
That's more like the time he's been setting this week.
Yeah, from what I understand, he's got maybe 2 tenths to find with that.
Yeah,
to his best.
I think he did a 1:14.1 this week in the practice race we did yesterday. I'm expecting Tichy to do 1:15.0 because that's all he's been doing this week.
Pureblades has set it. Pureblades has set a time. He's on a 1:16.2. That's definitely a banker. I know he can go quicker. And Steve as well. 15.3 for Steve, up to P6. That's more like it.
That's just been immediately got down to P7. Who's just gone above that? There you
Tichy.
go, Tichy 15.0.
Both alphas, as they've been all week, within milliseconds of each other.
It's actually helped this week because I've practiced with a.
I think someone's just gone off in sector 2 through the S's.
Oh no.
Kelstavag's he's in the pits, so that's not too bad. I'm on board with his teammate, that's Justin. Oh, I should say we're watching. I was on board. Coming through the S's now. Might get some dirty air from that Red Bull in front. Seems to have got through okay. Sets a time of 55.8 through Sector 2. Oh, and he's bailed out of that lap. Went deep into the hairpin. Might finish it for a banker, or is he coming in?
If it's validated, Coleman's going to shot up some places there.
Come on, let's ride on board then with the Haas man. Here he is. Well spotted that man. 15.3, this will put him up. This will set him into P7 around Steve. He goes ahead. 15.2. Good lap from Connell.
That's better. That's probably been one of his better laps this week, actually.
It's well played from Connell. Rozza's out again, going for another pole run. Cavey as well. Millsy's out in the Williams. He's coming through. He's 6/10 up on his previous time. Puts himself into P13. 1:16.7. And the two Renaults at the moment in the danger positions. And I don't know if you've seen, has Ricky joined yet?
Nope.
I haven't seen yet. So Ricky running it fine. 6 minutes to go.
It's alright. I'm better at doing that. It could be like that again tomorrow, actually. May not being able to attend quality.
Dry race is the reports I'm getting through, which is interesting, at least for strategy's sake. To be honest, I'm praying for dry weather tomorrow night, because I've not been able to complete a lap yet without losing the back end in the wet.
I've not done any wet practice, so I'm not really fussed either way.
Wet weather used to be my favourite, and then
you change to the wheel and where you are.
Well, no, it's not even the wheel that's been the problem. The changing game knackered me, and then the wheel has knackered me further. But the wheel is just a case of practicing.
Oh, stumpy! Ooh. well helped, sir.
So back end through the S's. Is it a
Yes, it
new
was.
underwear please moment?
No, I think it's all under control. You just stepped out on him.
Got a lot of cars. Oh, we've got a Ferrari round, and that's Forza Fredo.
That's a very strange place to drop it.
I don't think he has. Look where the wing end plate is. I think he's hit someone now.
If he's hit someone, it would have given him a grip penalty straight away.
Well, it depends, because I think he was on a lap, and I wonder if he's just hit someone else who's backed out of it.
Are you sure he's not? Has he dropped it under brake? I don't know. Without seeing it, it's really hard to call that one.
Yeah, both Renaults still neither with a lap. Rozza's going out again. Cookie is on a lap at the moment, although no, he's just coming up to start one.
Sygate matches his first sector.
So we can leave Cookie for a bit and come back to him. Let's go to Sygate. The second Mercedes. Thomas is the first man. He'd be looking to improve, maybe get ahead and split the two Mercedes. Sygate just under a 10th up through sector 2.
Oh, I can't invite you. Stuff like, oh, it's going to have to be someone else.
If anyone watching the stream is also driving, if you can invite Kelstavag, we'll be most appreciative. And Sygate bails out last minute. Let's look at Thomas though. He's going again. I don't think he's got the fuel to do it though, so let's jump back to Cookie. I think he's just invalidated there as well. Definitely has there, yep. Cookie's invalidated. So we'll move away from him. Rozza is on a lap, but we'll leave him for the time being. Let's go to Raidcon. Out of position there in 13th. But not improving at the moment. Matches his first sector time. There's Ricky.
Oh, apparently Fredo hit a Red Bull.
So that's either Raidcon or Steve.
He doesn't know which one it was.
I was about to... Oh, Raidcon. Getting out of the way of his teammate and compromising his own lap. There we go, Kelstavag is back in. See, this is the issue. We've got slow-moving cars in one of the fastest sections of the track. Raikon, being the experienced man, knows what he's doing and gets out of the way well.
Well done to that person who invited
yeah, whoever that was. Good man. I'm going to go on board with Justin and watch this lap because this is a one-shot run for Justin.
Rosa, oh, he doesn't improve, he's 8,000 slower. Oh no.
He might get one more go at it if he wants to risk those tyres, but I don't think they'll have the life in them to do it.
Come on.
All our focus now is on Justin. The man who won the first race in Australia. His form's dipped a little since then. Needs a lap to come together for him. Into the S's.
Oh,
takes them well.
Up to fourth, just.
Still not quite into the 14s though.
That's going to irritate him so much. He's wanted to get into the 14s all week.
Here comes Justin. Missed a gear there. Might cost him. Puts himself into 12th, 15.5. At least it's a time on the board.
It's a lap. Millsy is improving, so he's looking to go ahead of Timo.
Kelstavag, I think, is going to be stuck where he is at the moment. Let's have a look at KV.
Not the end of the world. Think about a long pit straight, and Millsy goes back above Timo.
Good lap from Millsy's, 16.4. The two Ferraris, P10 and 11. KV's backed out of his lap. Forza Fredo, I think, is just coming around to start a lap, and he needs to get a move on if he's going to go for it.
He'll have time. Don't forget the clock's delayed by 35 seconds.
We'll soon see. Yep, Forza Fredo's gone through. KV's going again, yeah.
It's about 35 seconds. We're behind.
Okay.
Sorry, we're in front.
Got one of the Alphas as well. That looks like Stumpy. No, it's not. It's Tichy. Is Tichy going again?
No, Tichy can't be going again.
He is. Tichy's going again.
No, he can't. Oh, I don't know.
He's got a toe off the two Ferraris, so we'll see. He might be testing the first sector out and see how he goes.
Stumpy,
and he's marginally up.
And Stumpy's matching, so he's not, unless this is an absolute belt-in final sector, he is not going to be. Oh, he did! Oh, he's got 1,000 quicker! Ooh. Tichy's not going to be happy.
They'll know all about it. Tichy's 4,000th up through sector 1. I think he might have just cut one of the S's. We'll soon find out. Heads towards the sector 2 split. He's 3/10 up, is Tichy.
Thomas.
Oh, runs deep there. He's pushing hard. He might be okay with this. This might be it. Tichy through the final corner. The two Ferraris ahead of him. Pushes for the line.
Oh, KV's jumped in.
Tichy's done it. 14.8. Puts himself second and splits the McLarens.
Oh, runs so far wide. He's still matching his time. Here we go. One corner to go.
1/10 could make all the difference for him. Cuts to the inside. Doesn't improve his time. And stays fourth. Stays fourth. So
no, KV was fourth.
No, P5, mate.
Not having this. Not having this.
You rewind and find it, mate. You do that rewind thing. So Cookie takes pole position, 4/10 clear of Tichy with his best lap of the week, when it mattered as well. Rosa, the second McLaren half, a 10th back from him. Thomas, the main championship protagonist, in 4th place, and KV, great qualifying from him, in P5. And you've got Stumpy in the second Alpha, unable to break the 14 barrier after Tichy's mega lap. Steve in P7, one of his best qualifyings, I think, since he returned to course. Sygate P8, Mozza P9 will be slightly disappointed, I think, with that lap time. Connell in P10, he improved at the death. Forza Fredo stayed 11th, Justin in P12, Pureblades 13th, Raycon 14th, Millsy's 15th, Timo 16th, Kelstavag will start 17th by default for having set no time. Dan Hilton will start 18th and Ricky will start 19th. I don't know who JJ Knots is, Blades, but whoever it is, they shouldn't be here. So let everybody know, if JJ Knots is here and decides to cause trouble, we will restart the lobby with a custom grid, and then it will just be a case of the drivers honouring their strategies.
Why is he here?
I don't know. Someone's invited him when they shouldn't have done. Let's see.
And I don't know who pressed the button first.
I think it was
I think it
JJ
was who
Knots.
it is, yeah.
No.
So we may have to do a restart here, probably will.
Well, we'll see how we get on. I think at the moment we're going to be alright. So Eat the Cookie leads them away from the line. Top 10 of course all on soft tyres as they qualified on. Then from 11th down we've got Forza Fredo on the mediums, Justin on the softs, Blades medium, Raidcon softs, Millsy's mediums, Timo softs, Kelstavag mediums, Dan Hilton softs, Ricky mediums, and JJ Knots, who shouldn't be here, on softs. Do you want to send him a message, Matt? And just see. No, Perry, the only other person who should be here is Remconin, and he's put in an absence report. So no one else should be here. Sorry everybody, I was reading through the chat there. So we'll get ready to go then. Cookie in his McLaren lines up.
Go as quick as I can.
So we'll see how we go then as we get ready to start in Mexico. Sun streaming down onto the circuit. It's perfect weather to go racing. The final cars line up. We'll get ready to have this session underway. 3, 4, 5 red lights. We wait for the glitch. And it's going Mexico. JJ's left the session, so that's all good for now. But Cookie gets a good start. So does Tichy. Rosa as well. Thomas with an alright start from what I can tell. I wish the camera would change. There we go. Is Cookie going to hold it into turn one? Tichy on the inside. Rosa's challenging. Looks like we're all through clear for now.
Just about.
Cookie's held the lead.
No, we're not. We've got Muzz around.
Mozz's round. Has he got damage? No, he hasn't.
Hopefully not. Oh.
Got a ghosted racing point, but that'll do. Meanwhile, at the front, Cookie's held the lead. Thomas has got ahead of Tichy, and Roz has dropped back to fourth. And then it's KV, Steve, Sygate, Connell, Justin, Blades, Fredo, Raidcon, Timo, Millsies, Dan Hilton, Kelstavag, Ricky, and of course Mozza down at the back after his spin. Cookie putting the hammer down early on, nearly a second clear of Thomas already. Championship leader really doing his work. If he can leave Thomas behind, then he's a sitting duck for the likes of Tichy and Rosa, who are closing in. Stumpy meanwhile dropping off the back of that second group, if you like, that leading trio. Man, Cookie is out of DRS range of Thomas now. Tichy's still well within it of him. Just needs to keep pushing for one more lap until DRS is active.
So strategies, the top 4, 5, top 6 will go soft, medium, medium, or soft, medium, soft. Some variety, because that's what I have done this week. And Raycon is probably going to go to the hards.
Okay.
So those were the strategies I did want to say beforehand, but those are the strategies they've been running this week, so something of that variation.
We've got Ricky and Millsies having a battle down there for P18. And Ricky's going to have to tuck in and hold it with Mozza close behind him, and he's run deep there. This could allow the Toro Rosso back in. Yeah, it's right on board with Mozza, see if he can take advantage.
Oh, contact with Justin and Connell, little wheel banging, nothing more than that. Raycon and Forza Fredo. Fredo down the inside, it's going to cut off, yep, it's going to slam the door on Raid. Dan Hilton's past, cuts the bar, he's up, Mozza's down. Mozza's trying to stay with him.
Forza Fredo on board here. Trying to close up to the back of Pure Blades. He was taking a defensive stance. Realises he's probably far enough ahead to take his usual line. Comes back across. And Fredo's going to have to sit behind for one more lap. Meanwhile, KV all over the back of Stumpy as we come towards Sector 2. The senior in the junior team. And KV will want to get clear of the Alpha as soon as he can. He's going to be coming under pressure from Steve very soon. Meanwhile, gap at the front. I don't know if Tichy's had some problems, but he's dropped 2 seconds away from Thomas and has put himself in prime hunting position for Rosa to get him. But we'll jump across and have a look at that. I think Tichy's got a problem.
I will find out. Sorry, I've been in contact with JJ. I was just seeing what his whereabouts, and he said he was totally happy to leave.
Good man. If he wants to join Contest of Speed, if he is listening, you're more than welcome. Head over to the website and head on in as we see Rosa making the first move of the day. Gets ahead of Tichy. And we see KV make it past Stumpy as well, so not a good straight there for Alpha.
Raycon on Forza Fredo around the outside. That's just going to get closed off.
The two Americans going wheel to wheel, and it's the Ferrari and Forza Fredo who come out on top, both with DRS.
Muzza's past Millsy. Timo and Muzza both looking on the back of the battle of Dan Hilton and Kelson Spark as we go into turn 4.
There's an M plate coming off Timo's Toro Rosso there. I think he must have clipped the...
off the Renault as well.
Oh, Concertina there. The two Toro Rossos nearly doing some damage, and Millsies is sniffing around the gearbox of Mozza. Mozza has actually managed to jump ahead of both Millsies and Ricky.
I think he got a better start.
Timo well out of shape. This could end in tears.
Yeah, probably will do. Oh, he's going to overtake him there as well, isn't he?
Oh, and Ricky's hit the back of him.
Yeah, that was always going to end not great.
I think everyone's okay though.
So I'm just looking at the slipstream train that's just going on. It's forward downwards.
Raycon's got ahead of Forza Fredo this time. Kelstervag back ahead of Dan Hilton. Blades with his second penalty. And KV looking for a move on Tichy into turn 4. He's gone for the inside. Tichy says no, but runs deep at 5, so KV might get a run down the inside. No, he's going to stick behind him. And there we can see Rosa's managed to put himself in a little bit of no man's land. 2 seconds either side.
So Fredo lost out massively to Raycon and got overtaken by Blades and then re-overtook him.
We've got a great battle going on here for P4.
Another 3 seconds for Blades because he's straight behind it rather than... I can see why he's straight behind it. Tried to hold it, you probably would have been hitting your barrels.
Well, and Tichy's coming in. I thought he might have an issue. That's 5 laps completed on those soft tyres. Let's see what he's going for.
He did 2 lots of quality laps, didn't he?
He did, yeah. And medium's going on. So, be looking to complete around 15 laps on those tyres. Kelstervag's left the session again.
Mediums, I've done mediums from lap 1, so yeah.
Yeah, so it should be easy enough for him. I think it'll be for Kelstervag, who's like Blades.
Blades round.
Oh, and there's wing damage as well on that Haas.
Just waiting for everyone to get past. It's a sorry sight.
It is, he's had a couple of good results recently. Oh, and he's gone again with cooked tyres. It's all just
easy, does it?
I don't like doing it, but let's watch his embarrassment.
Alright, you can do that. I will keep an eye on everyone else.
Timo incidentally has pitted for the hard tyre. And Blade's just waiting for him. Must have got wing damage as well.
I was going to say, he's lost a hell of a lot of time.
Yeah. Ricky picks up 3 seconds.
I'm going to warn you now, I'm not going to look at the penalty list. And I'm not
hell no, I'm not. I wouldn't ask you to, not after this one. Justin could be in prime position to go and attack Connell, who in himself could be attacking Cygate. I think this might just be a case of DRS train, but
it's frustrating because it's
never mind. Justin's going for it. Connell left the door open. Justin got the double toe off Cygate and tried to force his way through.
I've just seen penalties left, right, and centre there.
Yeah, I'm ignoring them.
As I'd say, it's a track where people have been frustrated this week because obviously there's not really much room for, there's not really that many opportunities for overtaking, but some people are showing us a little bit of think out of there.
And so if you feel like you're going to be brave, this is the track to do it on. That could be Blades again, is it? Oh no, Connell!
And he's round.
In the S's. It needs to be careful to get out of the way of people there because there's going to be cars coming through. He has done. That's just the case of worn tyres for Connell. He's got wing damage now.
Oh, he's not going like that.
No.
He's not going like that, especially because Blades is in the pits replacing that front wing.
Well, Connell's going to have to come in. It's going to have to be a stacked stop.
It should be right. He's on his way.
Yeah. But that does now give Cygate some breathing room. As Justin's too far behind, so Cygate can now attack Steve, who is also attacking Stumpy. KV, Rosa and Thomas all matching each other's pace at the moment. Cookie's 5 seconds clear at the front, but we're going to leave him to his own devices. I'm going to stay with this battle for P5 for the time being.
That makes sense. Sorry. So how he's got in is essentially he's joined someone through one of these guys.
Fair enough.
Just thinking it's a random, and then not realise it's a Red Lee race.
Fair play.
Fair enough. Just kind of explains it all.
Liam, thank you for the follow.
I will respond later with JJ.
Good man. Roland's in the chat with us all the way from Calcutta.
Yeah, Thomas is in on the hards, by the way, Danny.
Thomas in for the hards.
Rosa's going to go mediums, I believe.
Yeah, and Stumpy and Steve's in for softs. And so Stumpy.
Alright. Don't put the yellow ones on the panel on the screen. Cheers,
so they're going soft, medium then for Stumpy and for Steve.
And Timo's been overtaken by Connell. That's no surprise because Connell's on softer tyres.
So, at what point do you reckon the soft tyres really go off the cliff? Around lap 10?
Back now.
So I think we're going to see Cookie pitting, aren't we, this time round?
I don't really like doing any more than 8 or 9 laps.
Yeah.
As you can see, Cookie's just gone through second today. He's 1.3 seconds off his best time. So I would say they're pretty much going to be dead, although he is still pulling out a lead. KV got the undercut round.
Now here he goes, he's coming in. The race leader pits.
Undercuts round here is anywhere between from a second above to 2
Pure Blades
seconds.
has retired. That's not in the pits from what I can tell.
Yeah, I'll find it.
Cookie's in for medium, so 2 stop for him. KV in as well, and Cygate and Raidcon. KV 2 stop in. Cygate hard tyres. Raidcon.
Thomas is on like 12 seconds worth of penalties, by the way.
Those teeth. Raidcon 1 stop in as well, he's gone to the hard tyre.
I believe it's the air section we have lost it.
Well,
Not had a great angle on that one, so Cookie's gained. Wow, he's gained a lot out of that pit stop.
yeah, 7/10 on Thomas. And then somebody needs to clear Forza Fredo pretty quickly.
I think anyone that's behind Thomas, you're in a good position because of Thomas's penalty situation.
Yeah, so it's looking like a McLaren 1-2 again, because Roz has managed to get himself up there. Cavy's the man who's lost out. He's just overtaken Ricky.
Well, I wouldn't say he's overtaken him, Danny. He's going to fight him.
And Cavey swooped round the outside. Great move.
A nice little train developing.
But yeah, Cavey's the man who's lost out the most there. Mainly to the likes of Tichy.
Yeah, Dan Hilton's in front of the 2 guys that are just
we're going 3 wide with Stumpy, Dan Hilton and Steve.
Wow. Off Stevenson. Dan Hilton jumped out the way.
Dan Hilton there, nearly colliding with his teammate, but just getting away with it. Got a couple of them with Robert this year, didn't you?
Yeah, what can I say? Old age pensioner.
Yeah, that's the one. And Cookie's got ahead of Forza Fredo at the first time of asking. Good job from the championship leader.
Stumpy going to do Ricky here. Let's see, both got DRS. Stumpy's doing well to close the gap. Goes down the inside.
The 2 close friends. Ricky goes well deep.
Too much space.
And that opens the door for Steve, who will have DRS, but's just got wing damage off the back of that, back of the racing point. But does make it through into P9, and that's fresh tyres as well on Steve's car. That's going to lose him a lot of time.
Ricky's gone way all deep.
Ricky's struggling here. He's losing a lot of ground. I think
there's an awful couple of corners for Ricky.
Yeah, poor man. Still not. Oh, why is Mills going slowly?
I think he let him back past. I don't know why. Unless they've had an incident prior that we've not seen. Meanwhile, Cookie's about to overtake Justin. Easily. There we go, done. Thank you very much.
Here we go, straight through.
Dan. Oh, Dan Hill and Justin, please come in now.
Oh, Justin's gone at turn 1!
Oh, I'll tell you what, I think Raycon's hit the wall. Oh, he's got away with that. How has he got away with that? He brushed the wall. Nearly did a Bottas.
Ooh. Yeah, Justin got overtaken by Cookie down the straight, lost the back end at turn 1. Those soft tyres not going to be looking good.
Katie and Titchy, here we go. Katie looking down. No, I think's better of it.
Practically pushing that Alpha through the corners. This is where he got caught up behind him before. Can't afford to do it again. He's already lost time to Rosa as a result of his timing of his pit stop. He's been caught up behind that Alpha again. And Justin, is he round again? He's run wide.
He had a moment.
Yeah, those tyres have gone. 11 laps is too far.
Why? Why?
Oh dear. If he might, unless he's trying to one-stop soft to mediums, but
Right, okay.
I don't know why you would. It is not recommended, but Justin's in. You can see at the bottom of the screen there as we stay with the battle for 5th. KV with DRS assistance.
He's picked up a penalty.
Oh, and it's an easy move in the end for KV. Round on the inside of Tichy. That will be job done. Justin's gone to the hard tyre.
I think Millsy will go to the hard tyre as well.
Soft tyre for Millsy's. Yeah.
He's stuck in the pits.
Is he?
I don't know. He decided to have a little chat with the mechanics, obviously.
Yeah, fair play. Let's see which battles are close on track. The two Alphas look like they might be coming up for a scrap.
Yeah,
should be good fun.
Being hunted down by Team Stumpy.
Well, KV's just gone through and he's now clear of a second. Tichy's got trouble.
Wow.
Through those S's. He's lost a lot of ground to his teammate.
Stumpy, let him go. Tichy, let him go, please.
Fred Vasseur needs to be shouting out for the multi-2-1.
You need to let Stumpy go, just to attack KV, just for a little bit. So then Stumpy's going to have to pit. You'll stay out for longer. Oh, he's not close. He's not really close. We'll find out how powerful DRS is around here.
7
tenths.
There's 1. 2.5. 3. 3.5 tenths. It gained him.
Yeah, at least.
And then he's going to have it again down here.
So on Ricky, that's down the inside. Pretty straightforward. Just parks on the apex beautifully to stop Ricky gaining momentum.
I have a feeling we could be seeing a move from Dan Hilton here on Timo.
Yep.
Williams going for the move. Early on the brakes though on the soft tyre and Timo cuts him across. Dan Hilton will get a second bite of the cherry though as we head down towards turn 4. We're on board.
Oh, this is classic Thomas I'm seeing here.
Oh, and he's gone into the back of him.
Because approaching the Mercedes driver, but the Mercedes driver has not got as much ERS as the McLaren behind him. This is pretty much going to be move done.
Yeah, this is going to be... Thomas goes to the inside to defend, Rosa to the right, as we see swings across in front into turn 1.
That's pretty... see, Stumpy's lost time on Tichy, so he's not even done the multi-2-1.
Yeah, those softs maybe coming towards the end of their lifespan. Has Raycon just gone past Cygate, or is that...
Yeah, he has, but I think Cygate's going to get a chance, simply because Raycon was down to 8% ERS, so Cygate's got plenty. If he can stay within, that's interesting, stay within the 1 second window.
Yeah. We'll wait and see. If he can do it. Meanwhile, the battle up front for P3, at least net P3 anyway. Forza Fredo, interestingly enough, look, 14 laps on those tyres.
Not too shabby.
No, he's doing alright.
And they're just about starting to go now, like.
Yeah, you see, if he stops now...
Oh, so we knew. It's like we actually know what's going on out
yeah,
there.
if he stops now, what's he going to go for? Hard tyres, do you reckon?
Oh, we've got a yellow flag, and that'd be... someone. Possibly Justin.
Sure. Oh, Forza Fredo on the softs! No!
What are you done?
Oh no! Why? If he'd gone to the hards, he would have been up with the leaders at the end.
And then it means you have to take another 20 seconds after your pit stop. Oh,
God,
and everyone else will have to.
You fool! Never know. Safety car might bring him back in. Safety car might bring him back in.
It sounds like we should be horrible, but...
No, we get frustrated when we can see all the timing sheets. And we know what everyone else is doing, that's why. They've all got their strategies and they stick to them. Yeah.
But maybe that's what people feel comfortable. Maybe he feels more comfortable on the softs and the mediums rather than the hards.
Yeah, but then why would you not go mediums again and then have a blast on softs at the end?
Look, I'm not Forza Fredo. I don't know.
Stumpy's close back up to his teammate in the meantime. Still no way through though.
The problem is, if Tichy lets him go, Stumpy's not really got much left of the tyres.
No, it's...
Although, you say that, they're not dropped off horrifically from Kaylee. They're only 3 seconds, less than 3 seconds behind.
Yeah, I mean, in the time frame though, that's not great.
No, but... it's not the worst thing in the world.
Steve's in.
3 seconds.
Steve is in, and...
for what? Hards?
Okay. So he's gone soft, soft, hard.
Yes, he has. I'm waiting for someone to go soft, medium, hard. To use all 3 compounds, because I know you like that.
I do like the 3 compound strategies.
Right. We're nearly halfway through the race. I'm going to see who's going to get disqualified before the end.
Ooh, go on then. See who's on the naughty step, or at least the highest of the many naughty steps we will see tonight.
4 of the top 6 have not got a single penalty.
Let me guess, Rosa, KV, Tichy, Stumpy.
Correct. Make that 4 of the top 7. 5 of the top 7.
So Raid hasn't got one either. Commentator's curse, Stumpy picks up 3 seconds.
Oh, damn it.
Sorry.
Sorry, Stumpy.
We're going up Cygate. Cygate maxed out already down the straight. Needs to be careful of that engine temperature. Dan Hilton's retired. Where's that?
That is... hang on, I'll find that.
I'm on board with JJ's Racing Point. It's in Sector 1 somewhere, unless it's in the S's.
Sector 2 and 3. Let's have a look. I'm on board with Stumpy. There's still green flags. Still green flags. Oh, there's a yellow flag there.
Is it through the... yeah, and there's a green. I think it's in the first part of the S's and he's just lost the back end. Second curse the commentator, Raycon.
Right, have I got left to absolutely kill?
Rosa, KV, Tichy.
Right. Do my worst. Saying that, Dan Hilton's not got a corner cut penalty before he DNF'd.
Fair play.
He had a 5-second time penalty, which I believe he served. So he's doing all right on that front.
So unlucky for the lad.
Forza Fredo.
Yeah, Forza Fredo.
Oh, not on Cygate. I thought he was going to go there.
I thought he was going to lunge for that one, unless he's going to wait for the second zone. Much better drive out of the corner. He's passed him before the DRSs have even opened. It's a familiar sight to our screens, isn't it? Those three cars all battling each other.
Well, that's 12. Please. See where this is going to put Thomas. This is going to ruin his race. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's 12 seconds. And a warning, so he already got another warning on that lap as well.
Ooh, not good.
Pushing Raycon through the S section. Wouldn't want to do that. That's brave. So, currently, 12 seconds, but it's not the end of the world. It's going to drop Thomas to 6th, at least.
Fair enough. The interesting thing, I think, will be what will happen with the two McLarens, because Cookie, I think we can say, barring human error, is on for the victory. As we see Forza Fredo going for a move on Raycon.
Bottles it. QQ commentator's cursing, this is where he crashes. Could you imagine?
Oh, can you imagine how angry he'd be? Oh, it would be brilliant.
He wouldn't speak to me for the next 4 weeks.
Oh no, he wouldn't speak to you until the end of the season.
Yeah, that'll be it. Over.
Yeah, Forza Fredo's made his way past Raycon, up into P7, but he does have to stop again. Those two behind him do not.
Stumpy will become an inch shortly. Probably for mediums.
Good, well spotted.
He's dropping because he's dropped. That's 3 seconds on Titchy.
Another penalty for Cygate.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother until about 2 laps to go. Can't keep up with it. It's been a theme.
And Stumpy is coming in. We're too good at this. We're too good at this. You can tell how long we've been doing this for, though, can't you? When we know exactly when people are coming in.
I think it's helped that I've done a little bit of practice with these guys this week, so I actually know when people are going to roughly be stopping.
See, Matt does this. Matt likes to affiliate himself with the people we commentate over, whereas I tend to keep my distance, just because I'm a miserable sod.
Also, let's be honest, some of this lot are probably my pace, if not quicker. So.
Oh, yeah, and if they're that, then they're definitely quicker than me at the minute. So it's more to soothe my own ego, if I'm being brutally honest. Which sounds really bad, but what?
Cookie's got another penalty.
Oh, now things are interesting.
Make that gap 10 seconds. So there's 16 on your screen, make it 10.
Yeah, I mean, Cookie is still pulling away. I'm more thinking about the gap to Thomas, if I'm honest.
He's pulling away and getting penalties for it. Sorry, I shouldn't be thinking that, I know you. Although...
And Titchy's in now as well. And it's too far to go for a set of softs, so he'll be on mediums again.
Yeah, soft, medium. Easy. I think it's because of how early he stopped on his first stint. Muzza 5 seconds, that's going to kill him again. Although, I'm going to say I'm going to help Muzza out here. Muzza's not done much racing where the pit assist is enabled. Isn't enabled. The other league he raced with, which did 25% races, they had pit assist on. So he's still trying to get used to braking and making sure he presses the magical button in time.
To be fair, if it's any help to people watching, you don't actually have to press the button, as long as you're below the limit when you cross the line. Obviously, if you want to be the GOAT, then you want to brake, hit the button, and then keep the power on just as you hit the line. But oh, Stumpy with a lock up there into the S's.
And Timo gets past. No, Muzza gets past Timo. Timo's done 17 laps on the hards. Would he make it to the end? Could you imagine?
What a hero if he can do that.
I guarantee someone will be picking that up from this week and be like, yes, I'll be trying to use that, worst comes to worst.
Tichy, meanwhile, right on the back of Connell. Easy move coming up for the Alpha, I think.
He's not even got DRS, you could just see the closing speed he had.
Yeah,
Back of the house.
There we go. Straight through.
Bingo bango.
Wouldn't have pulled back in that early necessarily, but he's made his way through.
Sygate's not dropped off the back of the raid. He's still there. He's still hunting him down.
Those two have been together for the last 13 laps, really, since they both went onto the hard tyre.
Stumpy will be the next driver, probably making a move at some point.
Yeah, closing up to the back of Justin. His hard tyres will now be starting to feel a little bit slow.
So we're 2/3 of the way through. Who we got to say is definitely pitting again? So we've got Cookie,
Rosa, KV, Fredo, Connell, probably Timo, Millsies. Yeah. Everyone else is finished.
Cookie's going to have probably nearly a pit stop worth, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. In fact, he has a pit stop now over Thomas, I think. Here goes Stumpy. He's past Justin.
I'll see if he's going to have it up here with Rosa soon. He probably will do.
Yeah, it's a fair point.
I reckon another, what, couple of laps? Would he wait that long? He probably will. He'll probably go to softs. I think that's what he's going to try and do.
Yeah, I think you're right. Redcon now closing onto the back of Forza Fredo. Him and Sygate have now worn through and have lasted the advantage that the soft tyres of Fredo have.
Oh, stop being picked up a penalty. No. Just ruined him.
You have as well, you big meanie. 22 viewers on stream, thank you all for being here. We hope you're enjoying yourselves. Thomas and Rosa.
Hello. Oh, Rosa's made a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. He's made a big mistake. Let's have a look at. I think he's hit. No, he hasn't. That's just the suffer. So he's made a mistake somewhere. Massive mistake. Wouldn't be surprised if he has outbraked himself into turn 1 or he's lost the back end through the S's a little bit.
Yeah, I think you might be right. What tyre do you reckon him and Cookie are going to go for?
Go for the softs. I think if you wanted to go mediums, you probably wanted to pit about 2 laps ago.
Yeah.
Because you can do 13 laps to the mediums.
Yeah.
Before it all goes to pot.
So both McLarens carrying on for another lap then. And Thomas, he's going for the overtake. He's in mode 4. Might be a little bit too far back, I think.
Oh, I've just realised how Blade's retired. 3 words. Absolute tank slapper.
Classic.
We presume the S section. That's what we're guessing.
Yeah. So that is one advantage I've had on the wheel. That the S section has never been so nice to drive.
I fear for my health and well-being every time I go through. Right, so Cookie will definitely have a pit stop. Oh, Titchy, you have blackened
The House of Riley.
household.
Connell's in for a fresh set of softs.
Tell you what, though, not bad though, Titchy, 27 laps. That's pretty good going.
That is impressive round here. Which McLaren's going to blink first?
I would presume it would be Rosa.
Rosa is coming in now.
Did think it would be. was not comfortable on those tyres, so he's going to have a pit stop and chase down. Well, I say chase down, get within.
And he's going mediums again. He must have run out of softs.
Why is he stuck? Why is he? Oh, he's gone. Thank goodness for that. Oh,
Cavy's in for a fresh set of softs. So I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see Cavey hunting down Rosa before too long.
Rosa, that, I'm not gonna lie, man, that's a strange decision. If that's fresh mediums, why have you not come in earlier?
Yeah, and saved your advantage over Thomas for one, and then to Cookie as well in case there's a problem. Play the team game.
He's now come out behind, not just Thomas, well obviously he's came out behind Thomas, but he's come out behind Raycon and Sidegate.
Yeah, and Cookie is in. Let's see which tyres he goes for. He can afford to choose whichever ones he likes.
He's got softs available, I reckon he'll go softs, because it's Cookie.
Red wall tyres are available. Let's see if it's a glitch. No, soft tyres are on.
And you know what, it's not even going to be close. Thomas round the final corner.
Hey, I don't know. There's Cookie ahead of us. We're closing in.
Are we? Oh, dun, dun, dun.
Cookie now up to speed, and will slowly.
He's got no ERS. He does this all the time. He's got no, the times when he needs it to attack with. He's not got any. I know he's probably put that lap into hot lap, but then he needs some extra. He needs extra afterwards.
It's a good job from Cookie. He's managed to get himself ahead.
Okay, he's got past Titchy. That's pretty.
There's Rosa's penalty.
That's his first one. 28 laps, sir.
So it's just Cavey to go.
Have a look.
Connell, meanwhile, on for the fastest lap, currently in 13th place.
Cavey's already got on. So Rosa, I think, was the last person to go.
Ooh.
That's pretty good going. Connell fastest lap, as you said. Oh. Stealing points away from people. I like it.
And there's Raycon's 3 seconds if he didn't have one before now. Got a yellow in sector 3.
It's Millsy. He's run deep into what would be turn 30. Trap. Turn 12 was close. Just one corner out.
Fair play. Rosa's all over the back of Cygate, and in turn the back of Raidcon. We might see a double overtake down here if he's going to have some grunt. He's got the ERS and the DRS.
Yep.
Cavey takes fastest lap away, and he's going to hunt these three down.
Oh, and they're both so close to Raycon. Was it down the inside?
Cygate's going to fight it.
Of course he will.
And Rosa, he's not got enough.
He's going to have to wait another lap. This is going to kill him.
And all of this helps Cavey.
Oh! Contact!
We've got some lag going on as well, but Cygate's got the inside and will hold it for another lap. All of this helping Cavey, now 3.6 behind. Oh no, Rosa around the outside into the S's. Great move. Cookie, fastest lap, 16.7. He's on for the Grand Slam at the moment.
Surely he can't make it 2 weeks from 2. He's going to be unbearable. You realise that, don't you?
No, yeah, well, we're not interviewing him. just out of spite. No, the reason we're not interviewing him is because last time I did an interview with Cookie, when we went off air, he said, next time I'm in here, I'm going to just make it the most annoying experience possible. So here goes Rosa on Raidcon.
Last week, and he was perfectly fine, Danny. I don't know what the problem was.
Alright, yeah. KV now 2.3 behind Cygate. Rosa needs to stretch this. He's not going to have a lot of
I'm not going
time.
to rule out the likes of Titchy and Stumpy on this. You're thinking about the penalty situation. Also, those hard tyres are not going to be very pleasant.
Well,
The
Thomas has
mediums
got
are gonna be slightly
15
better.
seconds, Rosa has 3, so it's a net 12. Thomas is keeping P2 at the moment.
He is.
Somehow.
I think Rosa knows it as well. He's driving the living daylights off the thing.
Maybe that's why he went medium, so he didn't have to look after the tyres at all and could just go hell for leather.
If he plays this right, he gets DRS of the Williams of Millsy. I think he has, you know.
We'll soon find out. I'm not quite sure where the activation point is. Oh, detection point even, not activation. No, he hasn't.
No! Oh, I thought he played it nearly perfectly.
KV 2/10 away.
God, he's absolutely obliterating the ERS, but he kind of had to, and so have the other two in front of him, so it doesn't really matter.
He'll get him next time round, he'll get Cygate. And then he'll close in on Raid and get him, and he might be able to close up to Rosa before the end. 3 seconds in it between them, don't forget. Rosa with 2 penalties, KV with 1.
There's a little bout outside the points. Colonel and Muzzer. Colonel's closing onto Muzzer, and Fredo may be making ground on Justin, so there's battles merging together towards the end.
Yeah, everyone's strategy is now reconvening, and the final order will be decided. 16-6 for him. He's making himself impossible and done not interview, and that's really annoying.
Is to make it 4 wins in a row, 5 podiums on the bounce.
Is that Rosa Blades who was knackered by his pit crew?
Oh, Cookie's picked up another penalty.
KV into the back of Cygate, I think.
Oh, Cygate's more than round. And Titchy's through. Titchy says, thank you very much.
Cygate went for a full pirouette, and I think KV clipped the back of him into the hairpin.
I mean, that will get sorted out probably at some point. Good luck, Dan.
You're saying good luck, me? It's your job now, fool.
There's no contract signed soon, so
Not yet.
not yet here.
Connell within the second of Muzzer now. He's got DRS. I don't think he's going to be close enough.
No, it's too far. Well, we know you're going to have to be at least 4 temps to make it past, don't we? From our scientific experiment with the
KV has 3 laps to get ahead of Raycon and to close up the 3/10 currently required to Rosa. But that's increasing all the time, so he needs to get through this time around. He needs to make it count.
Out here. Right, Rosa's 4 seconds.
4 seconds up the road. Here goes KV. Raycon ahead of him. The Red Bull powerless to resist the power of the Ferrari. DRS open. Straight through he goes, and now the hunt really begins. 3.5 seconds the gap, closing in all the time. Have those tyres got enough?
I reckon Connell's got one more chance before his tyres start going.
We'll soon find out. KV.
He's got front wing damage.
Oh, no wonder then.
That's why he's not making as much progress as you thought.
KV is in. No, he's just dipped out. He was in the window.
Well, you know what? I think Justin's just going to hang on, you know. 12 for P9. Just about.
I think you might be right. KV's cutting it fine.
Well, he's not giving up on this, you know.
No, but he's not got DRS though. That's the key thing for KV.
Oh, he had a bad sector 3. 4 temps lost there.
Both KV and Roz are pushing hard.
Was it down down to 3 seconds, so he's doing a second lap. So he might just get it on the last lap, we don't know.
It all depends on whether those tyres are still in the window, or whether they're going to go off the cliff at any second.
So Thomas has done 25 laps, they must be feeling horrible.
I was going to say, Rosa now, we're looking at the gap to KV, who is now in the window to overtake Rosa, but Rosa is close to the Thomas delta right now. He needs to get it inside 12 seconds, and then he takes net second place, which could mean a podium at the moment of Cookie, Rosa and KV.
Barring penalties. I think they'll be alright though. I think it will be those three.
Yeah, barring any more penalties, but it all depends on tyre life. KV's definitely going to jump Rosa at the moment.
Rosa's done, so this is another second, so it is going to come down pretty much the last corner at this pace. Oh, it's going to be close.
Cookie, meanwhile, sitting pretty out the front like the Cheshire Cat. Connell all over the back of Mozza still. Steve picks up another 3-second penalty. I think that's his 4th, maybe.
Thomas is 1 warning away, which means if he gets that next extra penalty, he's going to fall behind Kaylee, I think.
And possibly Raid as well.
No, he won't. He won't fall behind Kaylee.
We'll wait and see. Connell 6/10 behind Mozza now. This is the closest he's been. He won't get it into turn 1, but he might into turn 4. As long as that wing damage doesn't destroy his chances too much. He's got a much better exit. He's doing good. The Irishman, DRS open. It's the final lap of the race. Goes to the outside. Mozza defends hard, squeezes him to the outside of the track and holds the position.
Yep. We've got 1 to go, mate. 1 to go. Cookie's on the final lap.
Is that how far Cookie is ahead?
Yeah, Cookie is now on the final lap. He's
okay.
Through sector 1 now. There we go.
Okay, let's ride on board then for the final lap with our race leader, our championship leader. The class clown that has proven himself anything but a joke this season.
You've been waiting to use that one for a while.
I genuinely haven't. I honestly just thought of that. Swear to God, that just came to me. I'm blessed, you know. No, in all seriousness though, it did only just come to me. But here he comes through the stadium section. The streamers are flying, the fireworks are popping. Through the final corner he goes. Eat the Cookie rounds the final bend to take victory and the Grand Slam in Mexico. KV's picked up another warning, another penalty rather. That could cost him a podium place. Rosa is in the window.
Rosa's in. He's in the window. He's in the. He's got to keep it clean. You can't have another warning, or is it big curtains?
Thomas comes across the line in second at the moment. Here comes Rosa though.
This should be it. He should get second.
Have we missed one? No. Have we missed something? Rosa takes second. What about KV?
No.
Stays 4th.
Penalty towards the end. Raycon, I'm expecting to drop down below Tichy, definitely.
And does Saigate. I doubt he'll drop below him, but we'll wait and see.
Stumpy. I think it's Stumpy that's going to be the one that makes...
Stumpy jumps to 7th. Justin stays P9. What about Forza Fredo? Can he make up any places? No. Mozza, maybe he can.
Maybe a point on for Mozza, who knows?
Comes through, stays 11th. Connell stays 12th. Steve rounds the bend. He's the last man across in 13th. I think he jumped, did he, Steve?
I think he did. I think he jumped into 12th.
He did indeed. So there we have it. The Mexican Grand Prix is done for Contest of Speed Tier 3. And it's Eat the Cookie again on the top step.
And another McLaren victory! Yay!
They are running away with... Well, they're running away with both, aren't they? They're running away with Tier 2, Tier 3, and the combined.
Tier 2 is just a joke, isn't it?
Yeah. But I don't think there's a tier yet where a McLaren hasn't won a race. I think they have won something in every single tier. But there we go. Did anyone get the Wizard Award? I don't think they did.
No, Tichy was the closest.
Jay and Dan Hilton. But Jay never started, Dan Hilton DNF'd, so... I don't know if we can count them. So no Wizard Awards to be given out. There we go. Rosa follows Eat the Cookie home. Thomas rounds off the podium. KVP 4. Tichy 5th. Raycon 6th. Stumpy in 7th. Cygate P8. Justin P9. Forza Fredo in 10th. Mozza just misses out on points in 11th. Steve in P12. Connell 13th. Ricky 14th. And Timo in 15th.
Get the votes in for Driver of the Day.
Yes, Driver of the Day votes. I always forget to ask that now, and I don't know why.
It's alright, so I'm here. Alp is right. When did the McLaren win in the Americas tier? They haven't, but they've won in all European tiers.
I could have sworn they'd won in the Americas. I might be wrong.
You're gonna go and find us out now.
No, I'm not that into it. I am, however, going to change over my party settings quickly. Just to change the audio slightly so we can get these people in. Can you do the honours, Matt, please?
Yeah, I suppose.
Since it's your party. And then, as has become COS tradition with the interviews, we shall go to the showroom and get the winning car on the stand. Yeah, I think you guys are right. I think Cookie's on for it. Just for that sheer domination. That's the only way you can describe it.
Just finding everyone. Especially when people appear offline, Cookie.
Classic from Cookie. So while we're waiting for these guys to come in, I'm going to do some plugs. I'm going to bring them forward a bit compared to usual weeks, or most weeks rather. To usual. Oh yeah, in before. Oh, never mind. Here he is.
You won't get a chance now. That's it.
Wow. 2 in a row, lads.
Yeah. And another Grand Slam.
Yeah, that's what I was on about, 2 in a row.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh wow. Modesty as ever.
Yeah. Too right.
Well, I just do what I did to him the other day when he was ranting on about his ego.
I've never been egotistical. I just
Come on
win.
then. Come on, Cookie. Talk to us about how you kept yourself awake.
A few pinches every now and then. Yeah. Smelling Mitch's socks.
I'm sure he'll be thrilled to know that where his missing socks have ended up. But
This is why we can't have nice things.
Oh no, I've got a pair of nice things. Mitch's socks.
You know what? No, you're right, Danny. Next time we just need to.
Matt persuaded me to invite you this week because I wasn't going to do it. just out of spite.
Fine, we'll start again.
No, we can't start. It's live, you idiots.
No. You crack on with yours and then
No. I've asked you everything I want to ask you now. Anyway, you got driver of the day, by the way. So well done. Your Grand Slam is now confirmed properly.
Oh, what do you mean confirmed properly? Last week's was better.
Well, I wasn't there last week and I haven't watched it back, so I don't know what you're on about.
Last
Anyway.
week I didn't fall out of the lead, like this week.
Anyway, moving on then, second place, Rosette,
Hey.
with that final pit stop.
Yes.
Did you mean to go to mediums?
No, I did not. I realised I was going on to mediums when they put mediums on, and yeah, I was very disappointed, but oh well.
I'm glad you answered that with that answer, because I was losing my mind.
He was quite cross.
No, me and Cookie planned that I'd pit lap 26 to go to softs to the end, and you know, I just didn't want to.
We were actually
through
thinking
doing
about him pitting earlier for the mediums, but
Mm.
worried about traffic.
Fair play.
So yeah, that's our
Yeah,
strategy.
still came out in front of traffic, but hey ho, it was all good.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Fair enough. I think, well, the only thing I think that was of any question to you two being as dominant as you were was Thomas in the end, wasn't it? I mean, the fact he got,
Yeah,
was it 15 or 18 seconds worth of penalties?
15 seconds.
Yeah. If KV had gone, if KV had been asked and got the Wizard Award, he'd have jumped him as well.
Oof.
But you know, he had to get himself 2 penalties later on, didn't he? So.
Oh, well, that's KV for you, complete and utter bottle.
Building bridges, yep, love it.
This is Cookie we're on about. The only bridge he's building is the one to victory.
Easy. I'm winning every race from now on.
See, I might challenge you one week to try and win on the wheel, and then see how you get on with that.
See, I'm GT Sport on the wheel, I'm not too bad either. Keeping my own. So you never know. You never know.
You never know. You love to see it. So we'll leave it there then, I think, for tonight. Congratulations, you two. Another double podium for McLaren. Maximum points in the bag.
You love to see it.
Oh,
Now that is something you do love to see.
You do love to see it. I don't think the Mercedes will love to see it, but I think...
no, I don't think any other team will love to see it, but you know.
No, that's a good point. Actually, maybe a winner. I don't think anyone wants to see that either.
And some variety would be
Rosa
nice.
wants to see that. Yeah. It is getting a bit boring now, isn't it?
Yeah, do you fancy just getting the wheel out, you know, see how you
I
go?
might do a whole race in reverse, see what happens. Yeah, no, it's fun.
Fair enough.
Do it once we've wrapped up constructors.
I actually thought Thomas was keeping pace with me at the start, because he held on to me a bit through the middle section of the first stint of softs, but once the softs started going off, then
He's very
I
good
think
on that.
his pace.
Yeah, I think if he'd gone for a 2-stop, I think he would have been with you.
Yeah, he wasn't dropping off as rapidly as previous weeks.
Hmm.
But oh well.
Yeah. Alright, thanks guys, congratulations again. Thank you Matt for joining me as always in the booth. And thank you all at home very much for watching. If you want to see some more Contest of Speed, you can do so later this week. You can watch myself and Matt make fools of ourselves tomorrow night in Tier 2, and then you can watch the best of European drivers go head to head on Wednesday. That's 10 PM tomorrow night and 8 PM on Wednesday. And then if you are in the Americas tier, or in the Americas area I should say, or you just like staying up really late, you can watch our guys from the Americas. That's at 2 AM GMT or 9 PM Eastern. We look forward to seeing you then. Thank you very much for watching. Good night.